Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, do we have a happening here for you? Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Michelle is checking on in from Oregon, first from the room, and M8R, welcome. Good to see you. Sebastian Etchkever from a very chilly Florida. Sebastian, if it was 50 degrees here in New York City, I would be in a t-shirt. But good to see you, Sebastian. Welcome. Good to see you, Julie B.O.G. The notifications worked. That's a beautiful thing, Julie. Good to see you. I'm happy notifications worked. Good to see you, Brian Bell. Welcome. And Tan out there in Shreveport, Louisiana, where they're digging out from the snowstorm. Tan, I hope you and your family are doing well and nice and warm and toasty. Good to see you. Good to see you, Oleg Zygnievev. Slava Ukraini. Good to see you, Dindin, down there in Trinidad, where I know it's nice and warm. And Michelle King, welcome out there in the great state of Texas, welcome. Good to see you, Dave Jeffries, out there in Niagara Falls. Nice and cold up there in Niagara Falls. And Phyllis, 2284, welcome. Good to see you, For Reals, welcome. And Lisa UK Girl, welcome. Good to see you, Steve Cruz, down there in the Big Easy, New Orleans, Louisiana. Good to see you there, Steve. Good to see you, Robin. Good to see you, Activity 79 over there in Sweden, welcome. Good to see you, Jack Spencer, welcome. Good to see you, RoboJax out there in London. And Cake 813. Welcome everybody to one of my favorite places in all of New York City, the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. And we have 74 people watching and only 24 likes. Come on, guys, hit that like button. We'll start moving at 55 likes. 55 likes. I will start moving around. I have something very incredible to show you guys. It is truly a historic event unfolding here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. And if you're here in the New York tri-state area over the next few days, you have a chance to witness history. But good to see you there, Jay Chulo. Good to see you, Jay Chulo. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. I want to give a big shout out really quick because this literally happened while I was starting the stream. The author of one of my favorite books, I literally call it the Bible of Coney Island, the author of the book Coney Island Lost and Found, Charles Denson, just sent me a very generous PayPal, and I was not expecting that. So Charles, Mr. Denson, if you're watching, I'm definitely going to try to get this message to you, but thank you so much for your very kind donation over on PayPal. And also, if you've never seen the book or if you've never heard of it, check it out, Coney Island Lost and Found. It's a fantastic book about the history of Coney Island. And yeah, it is really, I literally call it the Bible of Coney Island. So I am very humble. I'm starting out this show very humbled by having, one of my favorite humans on this planet send me a very generous PayPal. So thank you so much, Charles. And you think you know what's going on, Dindin? I'm going to tell you guys in a moment here. Good to see you, Carlos, right here in Brooklyn. Hit that like button. It's free. That's right. Good to see you, Ronax Drawings. Welcome. And yeah, this is going to be amazing, guys. Oh, my God. This is going to be amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. You have seen the rest. Now it's time to watch the best. And it is truly a pleasure to have all you guys here with me. Kaz Cats out over there in Finland. Good to see you, Kaz Cats. Oh, this is going to be so good, people. I'm going to do more than just walk around and read signs. Good to see you, Stephen Doyle. Welcome. Shout out to Mimi Rose and Stephen Doyle. Welcome. Good to see y'all. Madam Mojo over there in Cleveland. Cleveland rocks. Welcome. Good to see you, Deborah, right here in Brooklyn. Welcome. Deborah, you have a chance to see this too. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since 2006, the Brooklyn Botanical Garden will be, I guess, hosting, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a corpse plant that is beginning to bloom here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. And this thing is such a scene. There is a line to see the corpse plant. Supposedly it has begun to open up. It has begun to smell yesterday. So we are here to see a chance, a view of the infamous corpse plant. The last time we had a corpse plant here in the 5 boroughs was up in the New York Botanical Garden. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. Here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, the last time we've had a corpse plant was back in 2006. Go to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden's Instagram page and you could help name the corpse plant. So this is going to be pretty cool. But good, thank goodness it's Friday. Yes, indeed. Good to see you, Joanne. Welcome. Good to see you, Neil, out there in Flatbush. Welcome. Did you hear about this, Deborah? Did you hear about this? Grandmaster Mason, good to see you. And Sarah C., welcome. Good to see everybody. You saw the report on on AP? Yeah, RoboJax. You know I bring you the good stuff, RoboJax. That's why you're a member, and I appreciate that you're a channel member. You know where to get the good stuff, if you know what I mean. But yes, it's a Titanarium. That's right, Julie. It's a Titanarium. And there are quite a few people here in the park. So we're going to walk through the park. We're going to see the park a little bit here. It's covered in snow. It's absolutely beautiful. And then we're going to make our way over to the corpse plant. Now, it is inside of a greenhouse, so we may have signal issues. So I'm hoping we don't, because it is kind of close to the entrance. So we should be good. But hopefully, you know, everyone's patient and we could get a view of this for you guys over on the internet. Good to see you there, Xavier Blackburn. Welcome. Good to see you, Adriana. And Halil Ibrahim. Welcome. Merhaba. Good to see everybody, people. We're waiting for 55 likes. Once we get to 55 likes, we'll start walking around. And besides the beautiful scene here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, we will make our way down towards downtown Brooklyn. We have some cool murals to see over at the Underhill walls. And yeah, so plants, art, and the sights and sounds of Brooklyn. Yes, the Brooklyn Botanical Garden also has this plant. The last time it bloomed was literally, what is that there, 24, no, it's actually 2006, so that'll be 19 years in the making, which is crazy. 55 likes, 88 people watching. Good to see everybody. Welcome to New York City. Welcome to Brooklyn. Let's enjoy Brooklyn on a nice, chilly, cold day. It's kind of warm, 34 degrees Fahrenheit. Good to see you, Nebul. Bonsoir, bienvenue. We do have our forward-facing microphone going right now, just so you guys can hear the sights and the sounds of the very quiet garden, but no doubt this microphone will die after about a half hour or so. So, let's do it, everybody. It is gorgeous in here right now, so let's take advantage of this. But good to see everybody, people. Look at this. We are normally in this area when everything is blooming. Get to the wide angle here. We're normally here when everything is blooming. Beautiful spring day. Like I know this tree right here blooms a beautiful white. And you know, Robin, they did vote down for those apartments that they wanted to build. So we lucked out. And yeah, the garden will not be. Yeah, this plant takes 7 years or more to bloom. Yeah, isn't it beautiful, Lisa? Look at this. We come out here and this is all well, actually, this is why these guys over here are like purple, and then the cherry blossoms. This is the cherry esplanade, everybody, where we see all the cherry blossoms bloom. Oh, it's so nice. Look at this. How beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? Wow, 20 people just tuned out. They must think I'm in Midtown or something like that, or somebody else. Anyway, it is a beautiful place. Joanne, we will be here in the springtime. How the hell did my shoe get untied? Hold on, people. I knew my shoe grabbed onto something on the train. I gotta tie my shoe. I felt something grab my shoe before. Look how pretty it is. Here, let me just get you guys a nice situated here, and I could. Oh, are all these benches covered in snow? Let them tune out, right? Yeah, no, I have my sunglasses on right now. I have my sunglasses. Well, I have transitions lenses. How the hell did my shoe get untied? That's what I want to know. Let me give you guys a nice view here while I tie my shoe. Oh! They could have tuned out, as I buffered? Oh, that could be it then. That's true. I could have buffered and they tuned out. No, they left. Are we gone? Did we lose everybody? Uh-oh. People are tuning out now. Oh, no, we're under 100. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You might be buffering. You might be buffering. Okay, I gotta tie my shoe first. I can't do anything if my shoe's not tied. Man, they probably tuned out because we're buffering. Let's see. Want to do that. Make sure these shoes are nice and tied tight because we are live streaming. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Is this thing, I buffered a tiny bit twice. Okay. No buffering now. Okay. I mean, yeah, we are going to buffer from time to time. It is a little, the signal is always a little bit weird here. All good there, RoboJax. I know I stopped walking. Is that it? So, Deborah, we good? I was tying my shoe, Deborah. Sounds like the announcement of the following show. Looking forward to the spring live stream. Okay. All right. Me too. I'm looking forward to spring also. All right. We good? Put a 1 in the chat if we're good, guys. And I'll continue on. We are good. Okay. Michelle says that we're good. Dindin says we're good. Okay. We're good. Yeah, no. See, those 20 people never came back. So I'm pretty sure they thought I was somebody else. And they're like, well, he's out of Manhattan. Julie B., RoboJax, Robin, Michelle, Adriana, Michelle King. It's all good, super clear. That's what we want to hear. We want to make sure this live stream is super clear for you guys. Oh, in terms of people probably think I'm somebody else. They rather watch somebody else who reads signs on the street. Good to see you, Mike C. Welcome, and RJ. Welcome. Good to see you, Dario. Welcome. Yeah, they're YouTube surfing. Exactly. I know I'm not in Times Square. You're calling fake? You know, it could be, Julie. It could be. Look at that ice, right? Look at that. Good to see you, Robert T. Welcome. Yeah, let's go. Let's look into the Japanese rock and pond garden. Yeah, see, over here, the signal's weird. I got to keep moving because over here, yeah, here we're going to drop out. Stand by, guys. Stand by. Stand by. Yeah, we're buffering again. I know we're buffering again. And there we go. We got our signal back. Right? We're above minimums. We're well above minimums now. Okay. Awesome. I'm happy you got notifications. Good to see you, Cindy. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. All right. Yeah, this area of the Esplanade right here, it's like a dead zone. Yeah. No, you know what it is, Julie? There's a spot. There are a couple of spots here in the park that always drop out. So it's like inevitable. But let's head into the Japanese rock and pond garden where I'll know I have a better signal. Oh, this is going to be fun. Is this like all ice? I should have wore boots. Okay, we'll go around this. We'll go around this way here. Happy Friday, TGIF. I know, the real fans stick around. I know. That I don't have to worry about. I know. The real watchers of the channel. I appreciate that, Din Din. Yeah, we're not going anywhere. Oh, is this door closed? Here I am going to a closed door. Oh, absolutely, Lisa. I mean, unless like the phone completely dies out, I'm coming back. If you don't hear me say goodnight, Mrs. Calabash, I'm not ending. All right, we're gonna walk on this here. Got to take my time walking on this because I am in sneakers. But I should have enough grip here. Yeah, we got enough grip here. I know, I booked the garden just for y'all today. Look how pretty this is. We come here so often throughout the seasons. So it's nice that we get to see it now in the snow. Good to see you, Mark. Any plans for the day? To do this live stream and then go home, and the Duchess made me some macaroni and cheese. And she is watching with Chihuahua Rupert right now, so shout out to the Duchess and Rupert. Look at this. Look at this, people. We come here, all these trees we love coming here in the springtime when everything is blossoming. And CGem with a $5 super chat. Cindy, thank you so much with the very generous $5 super chat. Thank you so much for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big $5 super chat. Cindy, you just bought my subway fare out here. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can't beat comfort food on a cold day. Yeah, I can't wait to get home. I mean, I'm going to show off this cool plant for you guys and then walk Brooklyn here. We do have some cool murals to see today, so I'm excited about that. But it's going to be nice to see this happening here. But it's nice and chilly here in Brooklyn right now. A balmy, is it 34 degrees where you are also, Kaz? So it's the same temperature in Finland, everybody, here in New York. It's like 35 here in Brooklyn right now. Look how pretty this is. This is really nice. The Duchess is she's doing good. She's doing good, guys. This is gorgeous. To think, we come out here and all these trees are blossoming and, yeah, this is a heat wave. You know what's funny, Mike? I had one more layer on yesterday than today. And I'm like nice and toasty. I might have to share the mac and cheese recipe. Okay. Yeah, get the popcorn ready there, Michelle. But we come out here in the springtime and we see all this blossoming and blooming. So it's nice to see this in this kind of muted beauty of winter. Good to see you, Tint K. Welcome. Good to see everybody. You want mac and cheese now? All right, guys. We're not that far. And we're going to have to wait in line. This is how popular this little thing that's happening is that there is a line to see this plant. So let's do it. Let's slowly make our way over to the greenhouse over here. Good to see you, Brian. Welcome. Hope you're doing well, Brian. You like that little Tory gate over there? Yeah, it's pretty. Got some nice screenshots today, I tell you what. You got some nice screenshots today. Do we have any pets? Unfortunately, Mike, where we live right now, we can't. Our living situation is kind of up in the air right now. So until we find something a little bit more permanent that is pet friendly, we will do that. We do want to get some chihuahuas for ourselves. In time. Well, good to see everybody as we make our way into Magnolia Plaza. And we come here in the springtime and it's amazing how different this place looks in all the different seasons. It really is special. We come here, and now this is where all the magnolia trees are, and they bloom these beautiful pinks and purples and whites and yellows, and this whole corridor here is a canopy. And it's kind of awesome to see it right now with all the snow around. Christian Sanchez, welcome. Yes, it is beautiful to see the garden throughout the year. The different colors, the different shades and all that. Mooncake was beautiful. Justine, good to see you. All right, seems like I think people have gotten out of work. There's suddenly a lot of people here. I think everyone got here at the same time, 2 o'clock. The garden closes at 4:30 this time of year. I do go live on Twitch to do my radio show, Mike. For the link, go to the About page of this channel. Any plans for Easter? It's a little bit too far out to call Christian Sanchez, so no, not yet. So it's a little bit too far out. Good to see you, Jeanette Trainer, out there in Glasgow. Welcome, hope you're safe. I heard y'all are having, 75-mile-an-hour winds in Glasgow, which is crazy. Oh, look at this. We have the snow here has just been blown off over here. The polar bears haven't been swimming out in the snow recently. They will be taken to the water on Sunday, But you know, there's other groups of polar bears who swim every day though. So some of the polar bears have, but they didn't have like an official snow swim, if you will. Good to see you, Sal Muscles. Welcome. Welcome to the show. We're on our way to these awesome greenhouses over here. And this is where we're going to see the now plant. This is so cool. This is like a happening. Now, when we get into the greenhouse, I will turn the camera on myself because we're going to have to wait in line. So they do want to limit how many people see this corpse plant. Rudsan says that this is why we live so far north. We can see the changes of the year there in nature. Yes, indeed. You know, Rudsan, that was the main thing I missed when I lived in Florida for that 1 year. I missed the change of season. Degrees is still very warm. If it was 50 degrees here, I'll be in a t-shirt. But I understand for Orlando, Florida, and the rest of the great state of Florida, that's cold. It's kind of amazing that it snowed in Louisiana. They had a blizzard warning. I'm still kind of taken aback by that. But look at this, how pretty this is. This is so nice. And Adriana has been a member of Dutch Moz Plus for the last 4 months. I appreciate that, Adriana. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator, and thank you so much for being a member of Dutch Moz Plus. Adriana and all the channel members are part of the family and are of course one of us, one of us. Gooba gaba, one of us, people. Brian Davis, yeah, 8 inches of snow in New Orleans. That's crazy. Yeah, lived in Florida for 11 years. And there are 2 seasons. There's summer and hotter than hell. Exactly. Exactly, Sal. Yeah, they had their first snow. I think it's going to be their only snow of the year, but you never know. It could get cold again. Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Cascat says that his daughter was hoping to get a college-type schooling place where they do planting in greenhouses and work with plants and flowers. Oh, wow. I hopefully so there. Hopefully so. All right. Let's see. We got 140 people watching. What's the ratio here? Okay. Of course, there's always like 30, 40 people who never hit the like button. So I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. It's time to get into these greenhouses over here. And we're going to go see our corpse plant. Again, we're going to have to wait in line, so I will put the camera on myself and talk to you guys. And I'm obviously going to be quiet. I don't want to bother anyone around me. But good to see you, Mason Eaton's. Welcome. Let me make sure I do this one thing too, which is lower the volume of the speaker. We could still hear Chaos Emeralds, but they're not going to be as loud. Still going to be funny if somebody releases a Chaos Emerald, no doubt. So we're going to go into what's called the aquatic. This thing has begun blooming. It is pretty amazing, and that we get to see it. Okay, guys. So I got the bonsai. This is the bonsai collection over here, which we're not going to see. You guys still got me? Do we still have chat? Before we go in, I hope we still have chat. Okay, we do. It's like the one in Australia. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. All right, Julie, you're still here? Good. Good, we're still here, guys. Okay, it's loud and clear. All right, guys. We gotta wait in line to see this thing. We gotta actually wait in line. And oh my God, Pix 11 is here too. Okay, the line goes around the back. Mason Edens with a 10 euro super chat. Mason, thank you so much for the generous. Ooh, nice and warm in here. 10 euro super chat. Thanks for joining today's 10 euro club. Much, much, much appreciated with a big 10 euro super chat. We're gonna be quiet here. Oh, we got the medias here. Everyone's here to take in the whiff of the corpse plant. This is so exciting, everybody, and I'm really happy that we're inside of a nice and warm greenhouse. I'll work on my tan while we're here, right, guys? Anything planned for Chinese New Year? I'm hoping to get some dragon parades. I'm hoping to see some of the dragon parades over in Chinatown. Good to see you, Kevin J. Welcome. Good to see everybody. And Ken just became a member of Dutch Moss Plus. Ken, thank you so much for being a member of Dutch Moss Plus. Thank you so much for having faith in me as a content creator for the last 19 months. And thank you so much for being one of us. One of us. I had to shut the speaker off. It's too funny. It's too funny releasing chaos emeralds inside of greenhouses. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Okay, Julie, I gotta show you. It's beautiful in here. We got some tropical plants, and there's like a downstairs area over here. And down there, I know I have no signal. But the corpse plant is in this aquatic house, which is right next door to us. And that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna see this corpse plant, people. Guess this is the best thing to do on a cold day, right? Oh wow, they're doing a news piece with a DJI Pocket. This is how far we've come in technology, people. Oh my God. Now we need smell-o-vision. Now we need smell-o-vision. Now, it started opening up yesterday. So supposedly there's a light whiff of a smell going on. And I'm going to do my best to describe the smell for you guys. I know I've only seen photos of this. I've never actually experienced this in person. So this is a first for me. Yeah, we get a light. That's what they said on the Instagram, Adriana. A light whiff. Good to see you, Strawberry. Welcome. A light whiff of the corpse plant. Oh my goodness. I do look 10 years younger, JL. Oh, that's Fox 5. I was like, I don't know her. I don't watch Fox. Ange, you gotta come down. It's like 8 more days or 10 more days left of this. This is very exciting. Supposedly it smells like a dead body. Supposedly. This is rare. The last time this has happened here in Brooklyn was back in 2006. So it's been a while. You're more than welcome, Joanne. Joanne, I'm intrigued by this. When I saw this posted yesterday on their Instagram, I was like, I gotta show you guys this. Good to see you, Karen. Welcome. Yes, we were seeing a corpse plant, corpse flower. And go over to their Instagram and you could name the plant. Give it a nickname. Yes. It's like once every 8 years, every 7 years, we're in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Good to see you, Lee. Welcome. Good to see you, Lee. Good to see you, Waxing Camera, out there in London. Welcome. Okay, perfect. Ooh, good to see you there. Oh my God. They're limiting people to get inside this. This is amazing. This is such a scene, people. This is such a fucking scene. I love it. These are the things I so died to live stream. These are the things. This is why I live stream, because life is so short. We have to take advantage of this stuff. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. Out there in the Netherlands. Wish we had smell-o-vision. Oh yeah, good to see you, Liz. Aloha. Oh, this is so exciting, people. This is so exciting. I know, right, Adriana? No, it's not that bad. It's really nice in here. It's really nice in here. Got me on the big screen. Appreciate that. I'll make sure no snot comes out of my nose. Yeah, this plant is super rare. Only 10 botanical, really? Only 10 botanical gardens have these plants? What? I had no idea. That's relative, strawberry. That's relative. I think it's right on in here. So once we get into this next room here, we're gonna see it. This is so exciting. Wow, it could grow up to 12 feet tall. What? Keep throwing out facts in the chat, guys. I really appreciate it. It's the power of the chat and the power of the live stream, everybody. This is so exciting. Oh my goodness. It's a popular plant. Okay, they're living in groups of, I don't know, I think 10. So, good to see you, JW3, welcome.
Up to you on the red phone, come on.
Here we go, guys. Thank you, man, appreciate it. Okay. Oh, it's really hot in here. Whoa. Are my glasses fogging up yet, guys? Oh, it's right here. Oh, I do smell it. Ooh, I do smell it. Good to see you, MK. Welcome. Wow, you came from Malaysia to the Botanical Garden in 2018, Julie? What? Oh, this plant came from Malaysia in 2018. Wow, okay. Jean, good to see you. Good to see you. Yasu Gris, MK. Yasu. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh, it's right here. Once we get closer here, I'll flip the camera around. This is very exciting. Oh my God, yeah, it's like Duran and foul diapers. That's like, yeah. Oh my God, good to see you, John the Beagle Dad. Wow, we could get right up on it and smell it? I didn't know we could get that close to it. Are vloggers doing stunts right now? This is so funny. Okay, we're getting closer. The corpse plant. Looks like ice cream almost. Oh yeah, I smell it. And it's beginning to open up. It only opens up for what, eight days or something like that? Actually, it's noticeable, but it's not like, oh my God, I mean, it's at this point no worse than maybe a subway car on the train. All right, guys, up close and personal, guys. Up close and personal. Let people take their selfies. Wow. Wow, people. And let me see if I some. I've smelled worse on the subway. It's not that bad. Wow. Wow. This is like so popular. Oh my God. You know, the skin on this plant looks like sunburn or something like that. Wow. Well, there you go, guys. It is really hot in here, so I'm going to keep it moving. I want other people to enjoy the plant as well. So it is really freaking hot in here. It feels good, but it feels a little too good. But there it is, everyone. Up close and personal look. Thank you so much. I had to be quick. I got to share. Okay, it is really hot in there. Hey, if you want to escape the cold, come to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. I think I might want to come back in 5 days. So we might have to come back here in a few days. Look at everyone getting here now. This is like a historic event, people. All right, let me put on my hat because it was really warm in there. That was a treat, guys. Oh my goodness. It didn't smell that bad. So it didn't smell that bad. Okay, we could turn on our speakers again. All right, wasn't that interesting? Yeah, I think we're gonna have to come back. We're gonna have to come back and see if the smell is any stronger than today. I mean, today there was something noticeable that you normally wouldn't be able to smell inside of there. It wasn't overwhelming. It didn't make me sick. But it's definitely something that we don't see every day. So I think we're gonna have to come back here. I think we're gonna have to come back here in a few days because the plant just began opening up yesterday. So if you live within the 5 boroughs here, by the way, depending on availability, you can visit the Brooklyn Botanical Garden for free. There is a set aside group of tickets they're called community tickets. So you can come here for free and experience the gardens here. And yeah, so you could come out too and experience this. They're going to be open this weekend. And did they put a dead mouse in there? No, we're going to have to come back and find out. I think there was a vlogger there kind of doing a stupid stunt vlog. So yeah, supposedly it smells like rotting meat, Lionel. Good to see you. But I didn't really smell that. But if you're here in New York, come out and see it. You don't see this very often. I just wanted to make it quick in there because I know there's a lot of people who want to see the plant. So I don't want to be like those annoying vloggers who are kind of taking up space and going, oh my God, Anyway, welcome to Brooklyn, everybody. Let's walk through the garden one more time, and then we're going to make our way over to the Washington. Actually, no. What time is it? Actually, you know what we should do? Instead of going that way, we'll go the other way. Let's go the other way. I want to show you guys beautiful Prospect Park. That's right. We got to see Prospect Park. So the plant does have a particular name. I forgot. Somebody wrote it in the chat already. But everyone, formerly knows it as the corpse plant. So, but you can give this plant here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden a nickname. Go to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden's Instagram page, and you could add your comment. Good to see you, Dave JR, out there in Dartmouth. So luckily, Neil, they have voted down that plan to let an apartment building get built. Artiforus Tentium. Thank you so much, Lionel. There you go. Thank you so much. I know Artiformis Titanium. There's the official name of the corpse plant. Good to see you, Dazapants. Welcome. The smell wasn't that bad. It was definitely noticeable, but it wasn't like, oh my God, I can't breathe. Good to see you, Jupiter. Let's enjoy some nature before we get into the city. And if that project, by the way, would have gotten approved, we would have been able to see the buildings where we're walking right now. It would have been right here. They would have been right there. And in the morning time, that would have put the garden into shadow. Ah, you got your tickets for Sunday. Perfect, Ange. I'm gonna definitely now watch. I definitely gotta watch your stream and see if you smell anything more on Sunday. Good to see you, Gabriel. Papa San team. Good to see you. Bonjour, bienvenue. Papa San, he's the live streamer from France who we met, who's huge, massive channel. He live streams over on Twitch. But bonjour, bienvenue, bonsoir. Good to see you. That's all the French I know. Papa San's good people. Papa San's good people. But I can't wait to see Ange and Joe's reaction to this now. Everyone check out Yo Ange. Fantastic live stream from the Upper West Side. I guess my favorite part about this is that it was inside that really warm greenhouse. It's really warm in there. It's like in the tropical area of the greenhouse. So it's warm in the regular greenhouse where we were waiting in line. That was kind of next to the bonsai collection. But then when you get into the tropical area, it is really warm in there. It must be like 80 degrees in there. Good to see you, Hank. Welcome. Good to see everybody, people. We're in one of my favorite places in the city, the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. This originally was supposed to be part of Prospect Park, but there's a little pesky road that gets in the way called Flatbush Avenue. There was a plan that Olmsted and Vaux unveiled to have the park built over Flatbush Avenue, but that was deemed to be way too expensive back in the 1860s. So they set aside this land, they held on to it, and then eventually in the 19-teens, 1890s, this becomes the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Good to see you, Moody Optimist. Welcome. This is the children's garden area right here. I know a 10-year-old me and an 8-year-old me came here to learn about plants and fauna. Yeah, yes indeed. Oh, really? They said the corpse plant in Australia smells so bad. It was a bit bigger, so it smelled worse. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to come back. I mean, it just started blooming yesterday, Kaz. It just started opening up yesterday. So, from what I hear, this smell's going to get progressively stronger over the next 7-8 days. And I think it only lasts for 10 days. So, pretty incredible. And let's walk through Prospect Park. We're probably going to stay on the main drive, though, because I do not have boots on. So I'm not going to be able to kind of walk through the interior of the park. We're going to kind of stay on the outside of it. I want to stay on cleared sidewalks here, cleared pathways. So they started to see changes in the plan around New Year's, and they relocated it to where I just was, and it has now begun blooming, yeah, since yesterday. Thank you so much for subscribing, Stephen Paul. Imagine walking through a whole field of those. Yeah, right. Well, they're very rare, so I don't think you can get a whole grove of corpse plants. Well, I've heard about that, Strawberry. Yeah, somebody mentioned that hopefully the security guard's going to get a little bit of a bonus. Yeah, they're very rare. It's a very rare plant. All right. This is where I entered the garden. Right here. Now, again, we're going to walk through the park here. And then we'll make our way into the city of Brooklyn. But wow, we got to see the corpse plant, everybody. Welcome to Empire Boulevard. Wow, there's only 300 of them in the wild. That's crazy. So this is Empire Boulevard. Has a bit of a story here. Let's see here. KT says that it's coyote mating season, so more sightings now. So one yourself, even in the chilling cold. Oh wow, thanks for letting us know that, KT. Good to see you. So here we're on Empire Boulevard. This used to be called Malbone Street. As you see, there's a sign here that says Malbone Centennial Way. Just a few hundred yards from here, off in that direction, is what's now today the Franklin Avenue shuttle. But right over there's a pretty tight 90-degree turn where the worst subway accident in subway history happened, and that was the Malbone Street wreck, where a lot of people were killed, a lot of people were injured and maimed for life, and it was such a bad accident that they renamed Malbone Street into its current name, Empire Boulevard. And then we have these buildings just popping up here at the top, and we'll walk down here a little bit before going back, and I'll tell you more about this. But let's catch up with the chat here. Fewer than 1,000 corpse plants, including those in cultivation. That's wild. Wow. Good to see you, Jen. Welcome. Edna, welcome. Gabriel, is it possible to live in New York? Yeah, Gabriel, it is and it isn't, man. It is and it isn't. Anyway, I would like to talk about what I want to show you guys. But anyway, this is where the Malbone Street wreck happened. Literally right here. This is the Franklin Avenue shuttle today, and the Malbone Street wreck happened just further up there. The track makes a rather tight turn into a tunnel, and that's where the Malbone Street wreck happened. But also, good to see you, Ollie, welcome. But also, I will show you something that a lot of you guys probably know about, and that's Ebbets Field. We're not that far from Ebbets Field. So here, and I guess it's no longer a McDonald's. Oh no, the McDonald's is here and the Checkers is here. You see these apartment buildings right over there. Those buildings right over there, those are the Ebbets Field houses. And that is where Ebbets Field used to stand, and that was home to the Brooklyn Dodgers, or originally called the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers. And in this area, from Empire Boulevard to where the stadium was, there would have been parking garages here and a whole bunch of trolley sheds here. And so this was a major terminus point for all the various trolley lines that took you around Brooklyn. And that's why they were called the Trolley Dodgers, because in order to get to the stadium, you had to pass this whole area here full of trolley barns and crossover tracks, and the whole front of the stadium for about a block was all just this whole rabbit warren of tracks and yeah, tracks and trolley barns. But good to see everybody. Welcome. But now you know where Ebbets Field was. Not that far from Prospect Park. Not that far from the Botanical Garden. I keep on thinking I'm missing chat, but you guys are just perfectly happy. Oh, I am missing chat. Good to see you, Just Barry. Welcome. But we got to see the corpse plant, and we're going to have to come back here sometime next week. Maybe next Wednesday or something like that. Or maybe next Thursday. I appreciate that, Din Din. Well, let's cross Flatbush Avenue and make our way into Prospect Park. Heel Greer, welcome. Good to see you out there in Wisconsin 34 years ago. Well, I have to say, I think Wisconsin's a lovely state. The people in Wisconsin are really nice. And if you miss New York, you could always watch the live stream, and I'll do my best to transport you back to Brooklyn. We might be in Queens tomorrow, by the way. So, oh, you live near JFK, near the Nassau line. Nice. E-Bike Mike, good to see you. Welcome. We might be in Queens tomorrow because there is an event happening at the Queens Museum tomorrow. So we might be in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park tomorrow. I appreciate that, Kaz. You're more than welcome for the live stream. Now, you already missed probably the most important part of the stream already. So at the beginning of the stream, we did visit the corpse plant that is blooming here in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. So, but I think we're going to have to come back because it was just beginning to bloom today. So we're going to have to come back. I want to smell this thing. Joe Hernandez, good to see you, Joe. Let's get into Prospect Park here. I appreciate that, Heel. Appreciate that, my friend. No, not exactly, Oleg. It's not a proper degree of decomposition yet. Exactly. Yeah, no, we haven't been to Queens in a while. The last time we were out in Queens, we did what? We did Casino Park. So we did Casino Park to the Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. So I think tomorrow we're going to do just Flushing Meadows because there is an event happening in honor of the panorama of New York City. And I'm very excited. They're going to have a bit of a discussion. I doubt I'm going to live stream that because it is a discussion panel, but they're going to talk about how all the planning for the panorama, ultimately the building of the panorama. I don't know if I'll live stream it or not. I'll see. I'll check the temperature of the room over there. But yeah, Ollie, I want to go back and see it again. But we will definitely, if I do go to Queens, we will definitely walk around Flushing Meadows and we'll see some of the relics from the 39, 40, and 64, 65 World's Fairs. Yeah, you went there as a kid? Nice. Part of the fun of the World's Fair is the subway special that takes you there. There's a good time feeling in the air on the subway special to the World's Fair. Trains quick and easy to catch anyway, anytime. And just pay 15 cents, hop aboard, then you're on your way. Yes, part of the fun of the... Let's see here. Brooklyn has changed. You was here in 2011. Yeah, Brooklyn tends to change every year. To live in a place like Brooklyn, to live in a place like New York City, is to live in a place of perpetual change. Nothing stays the same for longer than 3 months. So yeah, it has changed since 2011, of course. That is elementary. I love that World's Fair song. Your father was a serious Brooklyn Dodgers fan. Nice. Well, I would give anything to see the original Ebbets Field. I would give anything. I would give anything to ride the Futurama. Futurama 1 and 2, which, by the way, both are available here on YouTube if you want to see what it was like to ride the General Motors Futurama. I'm a Mets fan too, absolutely. Snow in New York, Ken. Yes, indeed. We had snow on the Hudson River yesterday, and that was fun to see. We had snow on the Hudson River yesterday, and today we got snow in Prospect Park. Beautiful scenery indeed. But New Jersey is closer to you. Oh, I didn't know that there. Didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. Brooklyn is closer to me at the moment. When it comes to things like location, everything is relative. How pretty this is. This is nice. This is nice. You know, I want to just walk through this. You know, let's just walk through it. Let's see what happens to the signal as we go through. Yeah, we got snow a few days ago, Lornu. We were out in it, so we did get to experience the snow. And no big snowstorms on the horizon for the next few days. 40 degrees next week. I know, Dirty Jersey, good to see you. I know, it's going to be 40 degrees, what, on Tuesday? Tuesday will be the warmest day of the week. Okay, we want to go in there. Just make sure there's no bikes coming. All right, let's get in there. This is the last little bit of natural forest here. Technically natural forest. A lot of the trees here in this area of the park actually predate the park. Prospect Park completed in 1867, but the full park wasn't completed until 1872. It's 526 acres large, so that's pretty small compared to Central Park's 843 acres, but Prospect Park has more trees. Prospect Park has around 65,000 trees, and that number is an estimate because trees are always being planted and trees sometimes fall in storms. Yeah, we're going to walk through the center of the park. You're charmed by my hospitality. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, there was also, yeah, that's right. We're not that far from that area, Neil. It was up in the hills, right on the other side. These sheds here are for maintenance of the park. So they placed here for quite some time now. But this is to maintain the park. But not that far from here was the area of the park that had a 3-alarm fire. There was a forest fire, if you will, here in Prospect Park. Okay, let's see here. The Music Pagoda is over there. All right. So you know what I think we'll do? Let's go right inside into the Ravenswood, or now today called the Prospect Park Woodland. Or on this sign here, it says Prospect Park Forest. Again, in this section of the park here, this is where we did have our bit of a brush fire, forest fire, if you will. It was a 3-alarm, 4-alarm fire. And luckily, members of the fire department, New York City Fire Department, took pretty good charge of it and eliminated the fire. They eliminated it in about 2 days. And luckily, it didn't do too much damage to the park. No doubt the park's going to rebound. The people who run the park, the Alliance for Prospect Park, they do a fantastic job maintaining the park. You're more than welcome for the walk, Jen. But I'm going to take my time here, and I may miss the chat because I got to look down, because this is all ice right here. I want to make sure I walk in snow. Good to see you, Maria. Welcome. Gotta take my time. My jacket is nice and toasty right now, so I'm nice and warm. So I'm just gonna take my time so I don't sweat. I can feel like I'm on the verge of sweating. I don't want to sweat since I'm nice and warm. Just Barry from New England, welcome. Isn't this beautiful, guys? So peaceful. We want to go up this. This is the terminal moraine right here. The snow is still very crispy. Kind of soft in this area here. Do I sing like this? No, I sing like that. Anyway, so this is the terminal moraine here. This is the glacier backbone of Long Island. There's no deer around here. No, there's no deer. We are completely surrounded by the city of Brooklyn here, so there are no deer, No coyotes, none of that. Probably the most exotic animals you're going to see here are ducks, turtles, what's the name of those things? Possums, raccoons, and of course, little mice and rats of all sizes. Okay, we want to get up this thing here. I'm going back towards the thing. I want to go the other way. We want to get up there. We want to get up there. But I don't see a clear path. This might be actually the area where we had the forest fire, because there's a lot of charred wood right here. No, you're not going to find too many people in here right now. Not going to find too many people. All right, I guess we'll just go our usual route. Okay, I love only going through here through eye of sight. No, not here in New York, JL. It's actually going to get quite warm here in New York. No big chances for precipitation for at least the next 10 days. So no, there is no more snow coming next week. Yeah, big tree. Wow. There's a big tree here. Completely fell across the path here. Of course, the squirrels. We can't forget about the squirrels. If you want to see my favorite movie about a squirrel, it's called The Great Rupert. Check out that film. Okay, yeah, we just made a big loop in here. How will I celebrate Groundhog Day? I don't have any plans to celebrate Groundhog Day. It's just another day for me. Excuse me? I'm not vlogging, no. No, it's just a live stream. Okay. Okay. Huh? What do you do that's special?
When I do that special, I make content that's not like anybody else.
That's what I do.
That's what you do?
Yeah. I am the only New York City live streamer to live stream from a helicopter with my legs dangling out the side.
I would do that in like a month.
Okay.
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 Helicopter. How much live views you got?
Right now we only have 188, but we have 21,000 subscribers.
Ready live for me. Tune in to me.
On what platform?
Twitch.
You're on Twitch?
I'm on everything, y'all. I'm really gonna be the next Casa Not. Y'all better tune in.
Oh, Carl Sinat, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm really the next up.
I've been, okay. Okay. All right, very good.
I'm outside in the snow right now, clearing my mind. I better see me.
That's good.
Follow me on IG. What's my IG? I ain't gonna lie, follow my YouTube, Glass In.
Yeah, we're on YouTube right now, so. I've been on YouTube for 18 years.
I've been on YouTube.
And I've been live streaming for 9.
I've been on YouTube since 2012.
Well, okay.
I was 4 years old.
Nice. All right. All right, let's go down by the Music Pagoda, and we'll come around, and we'll do our normal route. But stay. Huh?
What's your YouTube?
My name is Dutch Maz.
Dutch Smuts?
Dutch Maz. DUTCHMAZZ. MAZZ.
Alright, here, say that.
All right, be careful out here, man. There you go. I'll see you later. See you later. Yep, random meetups. Exactly, sunshine. Good to see you. Good to see everybody, people. Yeah, I know. Dirty Jersey. It is what it is. Did you miss the rats? Jay Carter. No, you did not miss the rats. If I see any rats, I'll point them out. It's okay, Jay Carter. Yeah, we don't do street interviews. I do not want to be the next Kai Cenat. I think his content is a bit pedantic. I have to yell more, right, to get that Kai Cenat numbers. I got to just yell more. These are the people in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. So, how many inches of snow? I mean, depending on where in the city, we got between 3 and like 6 inches of snow. And as you see here in Prospect Park, there's still quite a bit out. See, this is all ice right here, so I gotta walk in the. I had no idea what he was saying either. So, You have to speak clearly in order for the home audience to understand. It is what it is, guys. All right, kids. Let's walk around this way here. Good to see Esteban. Welcome. So now this is the music pagoda, and this little water feature behind the music pagoda is called the Binnenwater. And then just beyond that is a beautiful field called the Nethermead. This is the very center of Prospect Park right here. Okay, can I go this way? Let's go this way. Funny Farm with Rupert. There you go. No, The Great Rupert. That's the movie. I think he was trying to rap. I don't know. I don't know, people. This happens all the time. He was nice. Yeah, he was nice. It's nice meeting nice people. All right. Where the hell am I going? I'm going over here. We want to go, I think I got to go turn around and go back. Okay, I see where I'm going now. It's very slippery. That's why I'm walking a little bit slow, Din. We don't need to be falling down with all the live stream equipment. Absolutely sunshine. I know I must be doing something right when so many people imitate what I do. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I worry more about the content than the viewership. The viewership is great, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for it. But I'm here for the people who get it and understand. Yeah, it is going downhill. Yeah, I tend to agree with that. Carter J had a kid come to him in Walmart yesterday if he should get the VR headset instead of the iPhone. Wholesome interaction, but my anxious ass was nervous at first. It happens. It happens. JL, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. All right, this is the Nethermead right here. This is where a lot of people take their dogs out to walk. I am surprised there hasn't been like a movie made of the Nethermead, because a lot of relationships started right here when two Brooklynites meet with their dogs. Yeah, me too, Train Watch, me too. March is going to be here before you even know it, so. I can't believe how fast this day is going. I can't believe how fast this week's going. I can't believe tomorrow is the weekend. Here's Nethermead. This is the very center of Prospect Park. Look at that. And as predicted, we got some people with the doggos out here. The luckiest dogs in Brooklyn come to Prospect Park. Yeah, it's Friday. Friday, everybody. I want to see the dog run. Oh, there's a dog running. We got a dog running over here. Where is he? There he is. I want to see. Oh, there we go. This is the luckiest dog in Brooklyn right here. Yay. Can you tell that dog is happy? That dog is ecstatic. Look at that. That's a happy doggo right there. Yeah, this is Brooklyn, people. Any plans for the weekend? I might be going to Queens tomorrow. I got to work tomorrow morning. I get to go to work tomorrow morning. And then after that, I might be going up to Flushing Meadows Corona Park for an event celebrating the panorama of New York City. Brooklyn Hound. Yes, indeed. It's pretty out here. It is so pretty out here. Okay, so we're not going to go our normal route because we're going to probably lose the connection. So we're going to try to stay on these main routes here today. But let's start to make our way up to the Underhill walls. This is the 11th largest park in New York City. You know, House Music Mark, I actually learned myself how to ride long distances here in Prospect Park. I used to basically test myself, how many loops of the park can I do? And then I would contrast that with a map. And then what I would do is basically say, okay, if I did this many loops in Prospect Park and then made it home, you know, how far would I be able to get? And I started guesstimating how far across the city I could ride. And Prospect Park is kind of like a junction point to places out in Queens. And depending on the route I would take here in Prospect Park, I will either end up in Long Island City or out in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. Good to see you, NYC girl, welcome. And I don't have Nibble's stats, no. Yeah, I don't have the, right? I don't have the park stats. Oh, no, I do. Here we go. Here we go. But Prospect Park is not on the list. This is the top 10 parks in New York City. Prospect Park is 526 acres. So it's the 11th largest park in New York City. I got to update that graphic because we don't have the numbers on it. Like, you know, first place, second place, etc. Again, I'm going to take my time here because there's patches of ice here. Okay. You just got to be careful of the patches of ice here, but I'll be fine. This is the ravine. Little babbling brook of water right down there. And we're now going up the terminal moraine. Oh, awesome, Jay Carter. Oh yeah, this is all ice right here. I gotta take my time walking on this. Hey, this is very slippery. This is very slippery. I wish they put down some sand or something like that. Because I am, I don't know if you guys could tell, I'm walking uphill. We're definitely not walking through there, but that's all just solid ice. This is all solid. I mean, this is usually the way we go. Fuck it, let's see. I could hold onto the fence here and maybe get onto that snow further up ahead. This is my favorite part of the park right here, and I love taking you guys through here after it snows or when it's snowing, because it's just so pretty. Jen Claus asks, what's at the end of this path? I mean, it depends on what path you take, Jen. The direction we're going now, we're going towards Grand Army Plaza. This is where that big tree fell. This is where the big tree fell right here. We still have the evidence of it with this bent fence. We were here for that. It was a big pine tree. And we must have caught the pine tree right after it fell because we could smell the pine, that pine tree smell. It was incredible. But Daniel, I will be careful. That's why I'm walking right next to the fence here. And I'm taking my time. And this is all ice. Now we're going downhill. Now we're going downhill. Gotta take my time here. Very small steps. Very small steps here. But it's so pretty. It's hard to imagine we're in the very center of Brooklyn. And wears many hats with a $15 PayPal. wears many hats. Thank you so much for the very generous $15 PayPal. Thank you so much for joining today's $15 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $15 PayPal. Thank you so much. Wears many hats. We may lose the signal for a little bit, so please be patient as we make our way through this section here. So they salt the main pathways. We're in the Woodland area of the park right now. So this area, the most they're going to put down is some sand, but they leave it alone. So this is why you got to be careful. They don't necessarily clear this area out because we're in the middle of the Woodland area. The ravine. See, this is the top of the terminal moraine. And again, we may lose the signal right here. So please be patient as we make our way around here. Yeah, we may lose our signal here. So please be patient as we make our way through here. And again, I am very well aware that the signal goes out. The signal always goes out right here. This is the waterfall I tried to show you guys, but the signal gets weird. Good to see you, Ambrose. Welcome. Gotta take my time. And now we're gonna go up the pathway here. Liz, good to, yes indeed, Liz. We will be here all the time, Liz. Don't worry about it. And Fawn Marie, aloha. Welcome. So you're not going to get any coyotes or foxes here in the park because we're literally surrounded by Brooklyn. So again, the most exotic animals that you're going to see around here are possum, raccoons, ducks, and we have lost the signal. Please stand by. Lots of squirrels too, Mark. I think we've made it past the dead zone. You may need to reboot the stream if its playback is a little jittery. But we are now getting above signal minimums. I'm gonna turn off the graphic. Just gotta take my time walking here, but this is all ice. Isn't it nice, Beach Bum? Good to see you. I love showing Prospect Park to you guys. And we have a low-flying helicopter. Easy Rider, good to see you. Tracy Taylor, it is a beautiful day. It is easier to see a coyote in Central Park, yes, because we get coyotes making their way over from the Bronx and New Jersey all the time. There was a coyote sighting, what, was it last winter? There was a coyote sighting? Yeah, Gabe, yeah, the walking commuter. He caught the coyote on his stream early one morning. Gabe is a great live streamer. He knows what's up when it comes to the live stream there. He gives you a good show. Everyone check out the walking commuter. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful skies here. Walks in camera. I think now I'm going to be finally on clear path. Right? I should be. It's beautiful here in the winter. Yay! Actual clear path. Yay! So now we're walking along the Long Meadow. The Long Meadow is something that Frederick Lahr Olmsted and Calvert Vaux wanted to build in Central Park, but they didn't have the kind of orientation of the land that they had here in Brooklyn. The Long Meadow is 3 times the size of the Great Lawn in Central Park. And it's kind of like a spine. It goes from one of the southern areas of the park, not the most southern area, but one of the southwestern corner of the park, and goes all the way up to the northernmost part of the park, which is by Grand Army Plaza. That's where we're going next. So from time to time, Carter, coyotes do live in Central Park. They come over from the Bronx or New Jersey. And yeah, Exactly, strawberry. Exactly. It is pretty out here though right now. Look at that. Wow. It is pretty. Autumn Alluring, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at this beautiful scene here. Now check out the replay, Autumn Alluring. We started our stream today in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. The corpse plant is blooming, and it's only day number 2. So you have about 8 to 10 more days to see the corpse plant in the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. And if you're planning on visiting the Brooklyn Botanical Garden and you live within the 5 boroughs of New York City, when you get to the ticket buying area online, scroll down, because there are every day a limited amount of free community tickets for people who live in the New York City community. So instead of paying the, what is it, $22 or something like that. And it is pay as you wish during the winter. So, you can pay like $1. But the corpse plant blooming right now here in Brooklyn Botanical Garden. Yeah, more food in Central Park. That's true. That is true. But there's still quite a few raccoons and possums. No wild turkeys here in Brooklyn. No wild turkeys. The place where you find more wild turkeys is out in Staten Island. And also we have a wild turkey on Roosevelt Island called Astoria. And that is quite the sensation on Instagram and Twitter. But Autumn Alluring, you're more than welcome for letting you know. That's what I'm here for. Get your friends together. It's in a nice warm greenhouse. So the corpse plant is in a greenhouse where it's like 80 degrees and 100% humidity. It's incredible inside of there. Maybe we'll see a fox. Yeah, maybe. Probably not, but lots of dogs that look like foxes around here. It's beautiful scenery and all here in Prospect Park, but I tell you, these paving stones here, these paving stones are the worst for my goddamn ankle. Oh my God, my ankle's gonna be humming right now when I get home. Yeah, maybe, Robin. Maybe, Robin, maybe. Do we have any, how about jive turkeys? There's probably a few jive turkeys out in Coney Island. Speaking of turkeys, you have dreams, you're looking out the window at a gaggle of turkeys. Any thoughts of what that means? I mean, maybe you're a real big fan of Thanksgiving or something like that. Are you thinking about Thanksgiving? There you go. The only turkey in Brooklyn is wild turkey bourbon, which is perfectly fine to drink on a nice cold day like today. Look at these views here. That's pretty. I tell you, Prospect Park is gorgeous any time of the year. Got a turkey balloon? Definitely a few jive turkeys out in Coney Island. They don't know when to be quiet. Some more lucky ducks. Of course we get geese. Yeah, Jen, we see geese all the time. We get geese and ducks and mallards. And now there's more and more sightings of American bald eagles in Staten Island. We're going to have to go to the south shore of Staten Island and go look for eagles. There is a colony of eagles off the coast of South Beach in Staten Island. Janine, good to see you, Janine. Welcome. Good to see you. Of course, wild tourists are everywhere. That's what I'm going to have tomorrow. That's what I'm going to have tomorrow. Some wild tourists. Take them out on a tour tomorrow morning. And then immediately after that, I got to head up to Queens. Yes, indeed. That's only at the zoo. Snowy owls here in Brooklyn. And there have been lots of sightings of the snowy owl at Marine Park here in Brooklyn. Yeah, I heard about that, Lisa. Yeah. Okay, we're back into a weird signal area. We should get our signal back momentarily. You guys, I'm pretty sure you guys can still hear me. No, we are losing, there we go. We were losing frames of video there for a moment, but we got them back. Getting back into the positive now. Look at how beautiful it is. Foxes are beautiful animals. I'm a dog lover, so of course I would love foxes. The luckiest dogs in all of Brooklyn, right down there. Everybody got their dogs out. Dogs are probably having the best time out here right now. You love Labrador retrievers there, Audrey? Yes, indeed. This is when a good pair of Timberlands does come in handy. I decided not to wear my Timberlands today because most of the pathway I'm walking on is clear already. So, Timberlands, while I love Timberlands, they're really heavy. They're really heavy. So this is designated as officially an off-leash area from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Be a champion of the park. Protect Brooklyn nature by following the simple rules. Pets must be or ball fields. Owners must be in control of their pets and within at least 6 feet or shorter. Dispose of wet pet waste properly. And do not allow pets to dig holes and create trip hazards in the field. Keep that in mind. Oh, everyone taking some Instagrams with their dogs. Good to see you there. I love the 80s. Welcome. Good to see ya. Some happy doggos. Appreciate that. I love the 80s. Good to see ya. Welcome. All right. All right. Time to get into the city, everybody. Time to walk into the city of Brooklyn. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is time. It is time to leave nature and enter the city of Brooklyn. You know, when this park was first opened in 1867, the southern half of the park was basically surrounded by farms. And once the park was completed, subdivisions started to be developed. And the city of Brooklyn really blossomed around the park. Good to see you, Deb. Welcome. Looks like a lake covered in snow. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of like a bowl, because this is called the Long Meadow here. So this is basically a meadow that's very long that goes all the way down there, all the way down to the southwestern corner of the park. And yes, time to leave and enter the wild of the concrete jungle, everybody. Let's do it. Let's head into the city of Brooklyn. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Oleg. So sorry to hear that. See, this is what I love about Prospect Park. Everything that Frederick Laure Olmsted and Calvert Vaux learned while building Central Park, they applied a lot of these principles to Prospect Park. And what we're going to do right now is walk through, if you will, a portal. We're about to walk through the Ettendale Arch here. This was recently rehabilitated. But this will take us into Grand Army Plaza. And DeBailey with a $7 PayPal. Deb, thank you so much for the very generous $7 PayPal. Thanks for joining today's $7 PayPal club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $7 PayPal. Thank you so much, Deb. Much appreciated. Much, much, much appreciated. All right. This is the beautifully restored Ettendale Arch. We got the best Debs. I tell you what. Oh, this is all ice here. I better be careful. I better tread lightly here. But we do love our Debs on this channel. Yes, we do. And it's not beautiful. It's all wood. All that wood was restored. Beautiful restoration job they did on the Ettendale Arch. Are they loving the snow, Janine? Me too. I'm happy the doggos are enjoying the snow, Janine. All right, almost there, people. Okay, let's walk on the sand, on the grass. Get a lot more traction here on the grass here. And we're gonna hit up the Underhill walls coming up next. Go see some cool murals. It's not, I don't think, I wouldn't consider it muddy, no. It's not muddy. I mean, maybe here in the pathway, there's a little bit of dirt in the melting snow, but it's not muddy. It's so frozen, it's so cold that it's like rock hard. It's almost like walking on concrete. All right, there's the beautiful Memorial Arch. Built in 1892, built to commemorate the Civil War, built to honor our Union soldiers. Yeah, exactly, it's too cold to be muddy. Thank you so much, Frontier, good to see you. Hey, we're back on Flatbush Avenue. This is the Brooklyn Public Library. The main branch of the public library. Grand Army Plaza, this is Flatbush Avenue here. And then on the other side of the library, that is Eastern Parkway. And we're going to walk the eastern side of the loop here, of Grand Army Plaza here. The arch, the Memorial Arch at Grand Army Plaza is going under a bit of restoration itself, making it all nice and pretty for the future generations. Yeah, we're just to the north of Greenwood Cemetery, Robin. We're just to the north of Greenwood Cemetery. Greenwood Cemetery is the highest area, land-wise, here in Brooklyn. Battle Hill. So, oh, that's right. Neil, that's right. The main branch of the Brooklyn Public Library here, this was meant to look like the open book. If you look at it from the top on Google Earth, it looks like an open book. That's right. We're going to head over this way here. the crazy traffic interchange that is Grand Army Plaza. Wow, the snow melted where you are? Cool. Yeah, a lot of the snow is going to probably melt over the next few days. And again, no chance for snow, at least not for the next 10 days. It's going to be a little bit too warm and a little bit too dry. There's no real chance for precipitation coming up in the next 10 days. So I'm not expecting snow, at least in the next 10 days. So we just hang out, stay tuned, and find out what happens next. But there is the Memorial Arch. 1892, right there. It does feel like a portal, right? When you go through the Ettendale Arch, I mean, you enter the city, and it works the other way. As there's a great historian, I'm blanking on his name, but on PBS he did those series of videos, and he did a series called A Walk Through Brooklyn, and he likened the walk through the Ettendale Arch like tumbling down the well, like Alice in Wonderland. And when you walk into the park, it's very much like that. This city bus is cutting off the school bus. Welcome to Brooklyn, everybody. Welcome to Brooklyn. We're making our way over to the Underhill walls. This is Eastern Parkway right here. Jesus Christ. Did we almost see someone get creamed by a car riding a city bike? So the name of the book there, for reals, Charles Denson, and the name of the book is called Coney Island, Lost and Found. That's the author of the book, Coney Island, Lost and Found by Charles Denson. And again, a big shout out to Charles Denson. Big shout out to you, Charlie, for donating a very generous PayPal. It is an honor to bring you guys unique events like community board meetings and corpse flowers. That's what I'm here for, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, never, Robin, never. But Charles Denson is one of the greats of Coney Island, documenting a lot of the last days of Steeplechase Park and documenting the heyday of Coney Island. And Charles Denson's Coney Island Lost and Found is very much, to me, it's like a Bible. It tells you the whole history of Coney, and the book finishes right around the year 2000, right as what's now called today Maimonides Park gets built. I know, right? What a spread of topics, right, Derek Robojacks? Yep, Brooklyn Museum is just further down Eastern Parkway. Also, the Eastern Parkway entrance to the Brooklyn Botanical Garden is right down Eastern Parkway. Right? But we do it all here, Robojacks. We do it all here on this YouTube channel. All right, we haven't been to the Underhill walls in a while, so I'm excited to see what murals they have over there. This is amazing. Grand Army Plaza here with this massive mound here that goes around the massive traffic circle. Man, that's why I appreciate that, RoboJack. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you're in New York when you see scaffolding. Looks like they're just putting this scaffolding together at the moment. Oh, I was waiting for him to drop that thing down. Oh, that's so fucking loud. I'll make sure not to walk down that street after we're done looking at these murals. All right. Welcome to the Underhill walls, everybody. Oh, look at this. We got some great art here, people. We start out with this beautiful piece by Petropolis. I love this. Look at this. This is so cute. But ladies and gentlemen, I think I have my new favorite mural of the Underhill walls currently. Let's enjoy this. We love coming by here and seeing these murals. But look at this. Oh my goodness, they got a Betty White. They had also a wonderful depiction of Dolly Parton in the past, but look at Betty. This was done by Call Her Al and Christy Palatito. Oh, that so looks like a photo. That's aerosol right there. That's aerosol paint. Look at this. Yeah. Ooh, it's like a dragon. They're slaying the dragon. Saint Santi of all trades. Oh, that's cool. Made it through the wilderness, everybody. She made it through the wilderness. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Yeah, look, I got the old train here. Oh, I love this. Is that Madonna? I don't know if that's Madonna or not, but it's pretty cool. Maybe a very young Madonna. Ooh, Mr. T with Mr. Poop. Oh, does it get more Brooklyn than that? Does it get more Brooklyn than that? Yeah. All right. I love it. Yeah. Oh, we got flash dance here. Ooh, look at this. Wow, it's like the movie poster. Oh, that's cool. Wow, they're really playing homage to the 80s on the Underhill walls. Oh, that is cool. It's like a feast for the eyes walking over here. That's a cool picture. Wow. Oh, it's a Berlin Wall. Berlin, 1989. They're breaking down the wall. Wow. These are freaking amazing. Oh, look, it is a tribute to the 80s. See, so I wasn't far off. It's curated by Jeff Bettler and the Underhill walls. Oh, see, so it is a celebration of the 80s. I wasn't too far off. Oh, that is cool. Wow. How cool is this, people? Look at this, the Lost Boys. Oh, wow. That looks so cool. Yeah, right, if I could turn back time, right? If we could turn back time, right? I think that was Blade Runner. Yeah, that's pretty incredible. This is so great. I love showing off. Oh, here, Chloe, age 9, seems to always have this little corner over here. Way before I was born. That's right, Chloe. But at least Chloe knows what a gigantic cell phone is, a VHS tape is, a boombox, and Rubik's Cube are. Unicorn Kid Chloe over on Instagram. I love it. This is what the live stream is all about for me. This is what the live stream is all about. Bring you guys here and show you guys this cool stuff. Really a lot of fun. Good to see you, Kirk. Welcome. Good afternoon. There's a really great collection here. So we're on the corner of Underhill Avenue and St. John's Place. And these walls are, or really these wooden these wood, I guess a wood fence, if it is, it's a construction fence basically. These murals constantly change, so they're only here for maybe a few months, and then that's it. And then new artists come in and just curate new art. So it is really special to see this. So that's why I always make it a point to come out here and show you guys this. Yeah, maybe, Neil. Maybe. But you gotta love the Betty White though. I really respond to this one right here. Yeah, I think they do. I think they either replace the panels or they just paint over them. I think they just paint over them. Because I've seen some of the older pieces just literally get painted over. So, see, that's how you know this person, the person who did this wall right here, who did this piece right here, you know that they're an old school Brooklynite because they got the GG local. You don't see that too much. Yeah, that was Mr. T. Mr. T hanging out with Mr. Poop. Yeah, that was Betty White on that other wall over there. Pretty cool. So come on out here. Maybe a very young Madonna on that other piece. Really cool collection of art. Absolutely free to visit. You know what? We never go down Underhill Avenue. Let's go down Underhill Avenue for a little bit. We never go down this street. So let's go down Underhill Avenue for a little bit. I love Mr. T too. I like Mr. Poop though. I'm a fan of Mr. Poop. There's a quiet little block here. Look at that hand-painted cleaners sign. Wow. You don't see too many of those. Yes, and I appreciate that, Oleg. Yeah, I try. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow on the sidewalk over here. It's not like Manhattan where it's all like gone already. Mercy Drive, good to see you. This laundromat sign is ancient. Coin Op Two-Way Launder Center. Wow. That is a vintage sign. Okay, Sterling Place. I think we'll go down Sterling Place here. I just love the architecture around here. It's so great. Good to see you, Sally. Welcome. Okay, we never go down Sterling Place. Let's go down Sterling Place here. This is the old neighborhood here. As you see, you're just about 5-10 minutes or so from downtown Brooklyn here. So you're just on the outskirts of downtown Brooklyn. And I believe this area is called Prospect Heights. Look at this beautiful architecture here. I'll take one of those, thank you very much. And Diana Lee with a $10 PayPal. Diana Lee, thank you so much for the very generous $10 PayPal. Thanks for joining today's $10 PayPal Club. Much appreciated with a big $10 PayPal. Much appreciated, Diana. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. And I think if I keep on going this way, we will encounter... Brooklyn is the coolest part of New York, Mr. Jax. Mr. Jax Ace, good to see you. Brooklyn's the best part. Brooklyn's the best part of New York City. Because we have everything here, the best people are here, best architecture is here. This is the city, this is where you live. You work in Manhattan, you live in Brooklyn. You need a GPS to walk around here? Thank you so much for subscribing, Brian. All right. think everyone's getting out of school now. Coming up to Vanderbilt Avenue. We're going to take this to down to Flatbush Avenue and make our way down towards the Barclays Center. Oh, Din Din, you know, yeah, do you like that there, Mr. Jax? Din Din, you know, I've always loved exploring Brooklyn, and I guess I have a really good internal sense of direction, so riding my bike around everywhere. Well, Kirk, we don't have mayors, but we have borough presidents. So our current Brooklyn borough president is Antonio Reynoso. Oh my God. See these buildings right here? There's 1, 2, 3. Those buildings right down there, that's all a part of the old, I guess not old now, but Atlantic Yards project. Very, very controversial proposal that started coming about in the early 2000s. After all these years, it's finally come to fruition, and at a lot smaller scale than the original proposal, than the initial original proposal. But part of that Atlantic Yards project was, of course, the Barclays Center. Yeah, beautiful red brick buildings. Like you got Art Deco apartment building right over here. You know, really nice architecture around here. This is Vanderbilt Avenue. Now, if I wanted to go to the Brooklyn Navy Yard, I will go straight down this street, down the hill, and we will be at the Brooklyn Navy Yard. And then if I hang the right at the Brooklyn Navy Yard, because obviously we can't ride through the Brooklyn Navy Yard, so if I hang the right when we get to the Brooklyn Navy Yard, I will then link up with Kent Avenue, and then I could take Kent Avenue through Williamsburg and Greenpoint, and then make my way up to Long Island City. So, and one of these days we'll do that. One of these days we'll do that. We'll just ride the bike all around town. Janice, Janine, I'm glad you enjoy the live streams. No, exactly. It will never be as big as they always say it's going to be. You know, that makes me think about the casino proposal in Coney. You know, did they build it? Did they propose it at that scale to then build the smaller version? So, yeah, McGinnis Boulevard, McGinnis Humboldt. We have actually rode a bike on live stream down McGinnis Boulevard. Check out the replay. How much is the rent here? It depends. It's pretty expensive. It depends on what kind of building you're in and if it's rent controlled or not. But this is probably one of the more expensive areas in all of Brooklyn. Diana, that's what I'm here for. I mean, probably a one bedroom around here will go for like $2,500. Like a nice one bedroom will be like $2,500, $3,000. Probably maybe more. But I do, you know, on occasion, use the sun. I would use the position of the sun to know where I'm at. I will also use buildings, of course. I mean, sometimes if I just get the glimpse of a building, I know exactly where I'm at. I may not know which street I'm on, but I'll get a little glimpse of a building and I know exactly where to go. Look at this, we have a brownstone here with the gas light on the front yard. Still working. You don't see this too often. Wow, look at that. Let's try. I am a licensed New York City tour guide, not a real estate agent, so I don't know pricing of apartments right off the top of my head. It's only guesstimations. So, good to see you, Cliff. Welcome. I guess if anyone watches Fox 5, when they play the story about the corpse flower at the Brooklyn Botanical Garden, be on the lookout for me, because I think she did a bumper with me in the background, or part of the story with me in the background live streaming. So if you guys watch Fox, I don't watch Fox 5, so let me know if you guys see me. Better yet, please feel free to leave link in a comment below on the replay. Welcome to Flatbush Avenue, everybody. Walking down the hill of Flatbush Avenue, straight ahead, the tallest building in all of Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Tower. Fox News Trap, exactly. Yes, indeed, Strawberry. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Kaz. I don't think we're gonna, I guess we're gonna catch a little bit of a sunset. I'm only gonna go as far as Barclays Center today. Yeah, it's downhill, not uphill. I walked uphill in Prospect Park, so we're now on the other side of the moraine, the terminal moraine. Antonio's Pizzeria is across the street, and they have been there for as long as I can remember. One of the few places. I remember when this was a movie theater. It's now a Crunch Fitness. But I remember this movie sign had one of the funniest signs I've ever seen. And it said, they were playing two different movies. They were playing Shaft and Big Mama's House. But the way the signage looked, it looked like it said Shaft, Big Mama's House. And I will never forget that as long as I live. I know that vision will flash in front of my eyes when I die. But there's probably a lot of history in that old theater there. But look at Antonio's restaurant there. Look at Antonio's Pizzeria. You don't see this too often anymore. You don't see a nice neon sign like that. So this is definitely some signage that is worth admiring. A beautiful neon sign, everybody. Now I got to be really careful here because this intersection is super dangerous. I'll just walk out with the bike here. What's my favorite place for a slice? I mean, the best classic slice of pizza here in New York City, at least from my perspective, is DeFara Pizza over on Avenue J in Midwood. But I mean, around here, Antonio's across the street's really nice. And if I go further down, you got Patsy's right across the street from the Barclays Center. So there's quite a few pizza joints that I like. I mean, there are even some 99-cent pizza places that make a fabulous slice. So, but if you notice, like, there's certain things that will tell you, like, if a place is really good or not. Like, I would be very suspect if I saw a pizza place with very clean, new signage. Because, you know, new pizzerias tend to be hit and miss. What I know this sounds crazy, but, like, if you see, like, a pizzeria with, like, faded signage or, better yet, neon signs, you know it's probably good. You know it's probably really good. Yeah, sweet chick. There are a lot of great little shops and restaurants down this row here. I'm kind of amazed how much I've seen this change since the 90s. It always kind of blows my mind how different this looks compared to, like, if I was here in 97, let's say. Exactly, if a place has been around forever, you know it's good. You know it's good. My favorite places for pizza in Bensonhurst, I mean, you have a classic slice at Pizza Den on 86th Street. Oh my God, what's the pizza place up by Alba Bakery? I can't think of it. Is it Davina? Is it, well, of course, J&V Pizza on 18th Avenue and 65th Street. To get a JoJo roll there. That's like, you go into that pizzeria, you go right back into the 60s. It's like so vintage inside of there. It is truly an amazing place. Yeah, there's a couple of pizza places in Bensonhurst that come to the top of the mind. If you're in Dyker Heights, of course you have Crispy Pizza, which is amazing. Yeah. I'm trying to think of that other pizza place on 18th Avenue. I can't think of it right now. It's not Davina. It's something else with a D. But of course, you can't go wrong with J&V. Like you could take the N train to 18th Avenue, and JV is literally right outside of the subway station. Of course, Spumoni Gardens. L&B Spumoni Gardens is fantastic. And Jim with a $5 super chat. Jim, thank you so much. Da Vinci, thank you so much there, Cliff. Da Vinci pizza, fantastic slice. But Jim out there in Denver, Colorado, thank you so much for a very generous $5 super chat. Thanks for joining today's $5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. With a big $5 super chat. I know I want pizza now too, but I'm going home to some I got mac and cheese waiting for me at home. Can't wait. Yeah, location, location, location. Yes, indeed. The skinny building. So there's a few skinny buildings down the way there. Most of those tall buildings you see down all the way down into downtown Brooklyn, most of those are apartments. There's a couple of office buildings, but it's mostly apartments, including the tallest building in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Tower. Unfortunately, Donnelly, Lenny's has become a healthcare center for Mount Sinai. So it's Mount Sinai Health runs I believe it's an outpatient care facility from the old Lenny's location. And then right next door to Lenny's, we used to be a Hallmark card shop, is now some kind of Korean fried chicken place. So unfortunately, Lenny's is no more. The whole family moved south to Florida, or I believe Florida, somewhere where it's warm. I'm always watching Josephine on the Instagram. She always has a story. Let me tell you, ask the boy, do I got a story for you? You gotta follow Josephine over on Instagram. You can take the girl out of Brooklyn, but you can't take the Brooklyn out of the girl, you know what I mean? As we make our way down Flatbush Avenue. Ah, nice, Kaz. Awesome. Yeah, we're just going to go down Barclays Center way today. I could already tell, right? Oh, no, this microphone's still going. Okay. Our forward-facing microphone's still going. So, see, it's like 10 degrees warmer. Yeah, Neil's on Flatbush Avenue, but he's by... Neil, you're in Flatlands, right? You're behind me. Neil is closer to King's Plaza, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my God, the Brooklyn donut plant. Oh, you want to get a good donut? Go to the Brooklyn donut plant. Now, do we have any fans of Brooklyn Nine-Nine? Because I'm going to show you something cool. Do we have any fans of Brooklyn Nine-Nine watching? Let me know. Because I'll show you something really cool right now. But this is the donut plant right here. The original donut plant's over on Grand Street in Manhattan. This is their Brooklyn offshoot. The donuts, I might have to come back here and get some donuts for me and the Duchess. I might have to do that. I might have to end the stream and come back here and get some donuts. I got to celebrate. But okay, you guys love Brooklyn Nine-Nine? You guys love Brooklyn Nine-Nine? All right, guys. Look what's over here. You recognize that? Good to see you, Kay. Welcome. Yeah, rest in peace to the captain, yeah. Yes, indeed, Ollie. But look, you guys recognize that? Right? You guys recognize it? There is the station house for Brooklyn Nine-Nine. This is the exterior they show right here. Yep, this is the station. Right here, and they film it from the 6th Avenue side here, so we'll try to recreate the shot as best as possible. Why is everyone creating more lanes of traffic? They're just making up lanes of traffic here as they go around. Yep, and this is the station house for Brooklyn Nine-Nine right here. They use the 6th Avenue side right here. And this is a functioning police station, as you see, so it is a legit police station. But now what's funny is that if you want to get really hardcore into the lore of television, They also use this exterior in a couple of episodes of Kojak. There's like 1 or 2 episodes where they used a shot, basically right here where I'm standing now. They used a straight on shot here. So this is what you see in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. You basically see this shot right here. But there's 2 episodes, there's at least 2 episodes of Kojak, which also use this viewpoint here, this exterior shot in the show. So next time you watch Kojak, be on the lookout. Yeah, Kojak, starring Telly Savalas, back in the 70s. Even though most of the show was actually filmed in Los Angeles, they did use exterior shots here in New York City. Probably one of my favorite scenes in Kojak is there is a slow speed car chase, supposedly through Central Park, and the continuity was awful. And the continuity went between rainy, puddle-filled streets in New York City to beautiful sunny day in Los Angeles, and it was supposedly the same sequence. It made no sense at all. If I could feel people who do continuity for a living screaming at the TV saying, what the hell did you do? But then again, you know, New York was a little scary back then, so they only filmed the principal scenes here in New York City. But this is the back entrance to Barclays Center. Now there used to be a bar here, Freddy's Brooklyn Roundhouse used to be here. Used to be one of the best dive bars in all of Brooklyn. They used to literally be right here. Now this is the back entrance to Barclays Center. But if you want to get into the Barclays Center for an event and not have to wait in line for security, nobody knows this entrance exists for the most part. So you go right in. So it looks like a bomb hits today. Okay. But yeah, this is the back entrance right here. So here you don't got to wait in line pretty much. You go right in. You go right in on game day. That's right. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. That's right. Oh, we got a Chip City here now? Wait. Oh, you work at Barclays? You're the king of Barclays. Okay, have a good one, man. Oh, he's definitely the king of Barclays. He's double parked on Dean Street. You gotta love Brooklyn. You gotta love Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. I can't live anywhere else. Patsy's is right down the block over there. A great pizza spot. There's Patsy's. So if you come to a game and want to have something really good to eat before a game, don't buy the food inside the stadium. Go across the street. And you got a lot of options across the street here. So a lot of great restaurants within a few blocks here. Ah, the Shake Shack and Chick-fil-A are right over here.
I don't have to be.
I think I'm going to have to go back and get some donuts for me and the Duchess. We have to celebrate with a couple of donuts tonight. Today was a good day. Hey. Hey. I like thin crust and thick crust. I like both. Chicago deep dish style pizza is perfectly fine. I do favor thin crust when I'm out and about because it's easier to eat a thin crust slice when you're out walking around than a gigantic bathtub that's called Chicago deep dish. But Chicago deep dish, you know, a lot of people consider it a casserole, and I can kind of see that myself, but it's still perfectly fine pizza. It's still perfectly fine. What's my favorite donut? Well, if I go back to the Brooklyn donut plant, Jen, I'm going to get myself a New York blackout donut. Maybe a blackout donut if they have those, or a black and white donut. Or maybe both. Or maybe both. I know the Duchess, she likes her blueberry donut, so I'll get her a blueberry. Welcome to Barclays Center, everybody. Pizza soup, yeah. Oh, my goodness, kids. My goodness. beautiful clock tower building in front of us. That's the Williamsburg Savings Bank building. And the old Models across. I'm going to get both. What's a blackout donut? Blackout donut's like basically chocolate on chocolate on chocolate. It's really good. It's like a Brooklyn blackout cake or a New York blackout cake. Look it up. It is a thing. But I love a fritter and a cruller. I love French crullers. Y'all are giving me the munchies, so I'm going to end this live stream right here in front of the We Belong Here sign. This was a lot of fun today. This was a lot of fun taking you around New York and around Brooklyn here. You saw a very special event. We saw a very special plant today. Ooh, they got tables here. Perfect. I could break down the live stream right here. And hey, it's okay. I'm wearing a Brooklyn Nets hat, so I'm good. All right, guys. This was a lot of fun today, huh? Did you enjoy it? If you did, make sure to smash that like button. Let me know you care. Let me know you enjoyed the program. 251 likes. I will take it. I will take it to the bank and cash it. So thank you guys so much. Let's do the big thank yous really quick. We got to do our new thing now, which is the thank you portion of our live stream. So hold on one second. Let me get some names ready here. And I hope everyone has a great day. Stay warm for me, all right, guys? I want you guys to stay warm for me. But I want to thank Jim out there in Denver, Colorado for a $5 super chat. I want to thank Ken Junge for being a member of Dutch Miles Plus for the last 19 months. I want to thank Mason Eatons with his very generous €10 super chat. I want to thank Adriana for being a member of the channel for the last 4 months. I want to thank Cindy C-Gem with a very generous $5 super chat. Thank y'all so much for sponsoring the live stream. Also, everybody over on PayPal like Diana Lee and Deb, thank you guys so much. And also, what was the name of that other one? You had a great username. It's oh my God. Where's Many Hats? Where's Many Hats? Thank you so much for your PayPal donation. A big shout out to Charles Denson. Coney Island Lost and Found. Check out that book. It's a fantastic book. And what more can I say? But thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for enjoying the broadcast. And from downtown Brooklyn here at the Barclays Center, this is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fabulous Brooklyn day. Whether you can afford to live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish those sweet moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.